Get daily updates directly to your inbox plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe? Try again later. Invalid email. Mohamed Elneny has been hailed by Arsenal fans after he issued a major dig at a departing Arsenal star on social media. Taking to social media in the wake of his side's 2-1 Carabao Cup semi-final two-leg victory over Chelsea, Elneny shared a picture of celebrating Gunners stars. He accompanied the photo on Twitter with a message. Now there are players fighting every minute for the logo and the fans #WearArsenal. Quote, the dig has been perceived by many as relating to Alexis Sanchez, who left the Emirates for Manchester United on Monday. He signed for the Red Devils after months of cutting a forlorn, isolated figure at the London club, with Henrik Mkhitaryan going the other way in the deal. Former Arsenal goalkeeper David Seaman believes the club's focus must remain on the Premier League. Despite reaching the Carabao Cup final with victory over Chelsea on Wednesday night, the Gunners advanced to a Wembley meeting with Manchester City after coming from behind to win 2-1 against Antonio Conte's side as an Antonio Rudiger own goal and a Granit Xhaka strike turned the contest following Eden Hazard's opener. Arsenal have not featured in a League Cup final in 7 years, losing to Birmingham on that occasion, with Arsene Wenger yet to taste success in the competition during his 21-year reign as boss. Wenger has relied on the FA Cup for silverware recently, with the club winning 3 of the last 4 finals only to be dumped out by Nottingham Forest in the third round this season. Now the Carabao Cup presents the best opportunity to win a trophy, but a return to the Champions League is the least Wenger would have wanted at the start of the campaign. This is the first season under the Frenchman that Arsenal have not been in Europe's elite competition, having finished 5th last year, and they now sit 5 points behind 4th-placed Liverpool. They could repeat Manchester United's feat last season of winning the Europa League to qualify for the Champions League, and Seaman wants attention to remain on such a target. It is exciting that we have a cup final to go to, but let's not take our focus off what really needs to be done, which is obviously the league and the Europa League. He told TalkSport, they showed character. Got a couple of pretty lucky goals to be honest, but it was a good performance in the end. I think there is just one spot left, and that is 4th place. The teams there are Tottenham, Arsenal and Liverpool, and Arsenal are going to have to put a big run together to threaten the other teams. Quote, Jack Wilshere was once again one of the standout performers as Arsenal, who drew the first leg of their semi-final 0-0 at Stamford Bridge, progressed to the final. Nacho Monreal and Elneny also impressed, but it was Wilshere's performance which caught the eye for Seaman, who believes Gareth Southgate should take the 26-year-old to this summer's World Cup. He has played brilliantly, Seaman said of his countryman. We have known with Jack that he has this capability of unlocking defenses. He can see passes that other players can't. The question mark was his fitness, but he's showing everybody now that it isn't an issue. He even picked up an injury and came back from that really quickly. So he is certainly going to be looking for a place in that World Cup squad. I think Southgate, would be a fool not to pick him. If Jack is in this sort of form, why can't he go? He is a guy who has got this magic. I have compared his to Paul Gascoigne. These guys can see passes that other players can't, and Jack has got that. He is showing his fitness, so for me, he has got to go. I'm not saying he is going to play, but he has to go because he's a great option. Quote, new signing Henrik Mkhitaryan, signed from Manchester United in exchange for Alexis Sanchez, watched from the stands as he is cup-tied in the Carabao Cup. Arsenal remain hopeful of adding to the signatures of Mkhitaryan and young defender Konstantinos Mavropanos, but a deal for Borussia Dortmund striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is dragging, and Press Association. Sport understands no formal bid has been lodged for West Brom's Johnny Evans.